Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. I've been looking at the footage, you know, of Floyd working with several people. And I just got to keep it 100. I've been pretty impressed with seeing Floyd actually training other fighters. Now, if Floyd is serious, because one thing about Floyd, man, Floyd changes his mind a lot. 1 minute Floyd to say, I'm not interested in training anybody. So if Floyd is committed to it and he's serious, then I think Floyd will be a solid trainer. But the problem is with Floyd, will he be able to handle being a trainer if one of his fighters lose that he's training? That's gonna be the big question. Because you could train several people, but at the end of the day, eventually one of your fighters is going to lose. And the question is, will Floyd be able to handle losing? Can he handle it? And that's the $1 million question. Can Floyd handle being a trainer if he loses? I think Floyd will be solid as a trainer as long as he prepares himself, depending on how many fighters that he trained to, eventually lose. And it kind of, to be honest with you, seeing Floyd train, it almost slightly make me want to say to Wilder, maybe you should consider letting Floyd train you if he's serious. But at the end of the day, Floyd Mayweather was such a Tyson Fury apologist to where I would be worried that Floyd might be giving Tyson Fury's camp information. And I think that's the problem that a lot of people think. On one hand, I might be like, But on the other hand, it's like I wouldn't trust it. Now, if Floyd actually is 100% committed and he actually really serious about working with Wilder and it's no funny business, Wilder gonna beat the hell out of Tyson Fury. And if Floyd trains him, when I say Wilder is gonna demolish Tyson Fury within 4 rounds, and it don't matter if Tyson Fury fucks with his gloves or not, he gonna get his ass demolished in like 4 rounds. I would predict 3, but I'll be generous and I'll say between 4 and 5 rounds. But the problem is, like that classic song by Public Enemy, Can't Trust It. I would have to see Floyd, how he works with other fighters. Now, I like Floyd training Rolly, because Rolly can hit like a motherfucker. I was at that fight where he put that dude in a stretcher. Rolly almost killed that motherfucker. Now, Floyd working with Rolly, that would be very interesting. I guarantee you, if Floyd trains Rolly and commits to training Rolly, Ryan Garcia ain't gonna go near Rolly, because Rolly beat his ass in sparring, a few years ago. And if he has Floyd Mayweather training him, and then here's the thing, I know what's finna happen. I know these cornball racists is gonna say, oh, great, Floyd is gonna train people to run and all that type of shit, because that's what a lot of these cornballs say. It's funny, they call Floyd a runner, but then nobody said nothing about that video I put out where I exposed Oscar De La Hoya for basically so-called running versus Felix Trinidad, but they said Oscar was boxing. He said he gave Trinidad a boxing lesson, but Oscar was backing up pretty much the whole last 4 rounds of the fight just on his bicycle. But that was called boxing. But I'm a debunk that whole Floyd is a runner shit anyway, because like I said, a lot of you guys are full of shit and you don't know a damn thing about boxing. You just make up shit. But we all know who started that rumor about Floyd being a runner. We know what ethnic group started that rumor. That started that bullshit. But nevertheless, I think Paulie don't know what he's talking about. I think Floyd, like I said, if he is committed to it and serious about it, Floyd will be a solid trainer. But Floyd has to mentally discipline himself and prepare himself for when one of his fighters loses a fight. And I think that's where the problem is going to lie. Can Floyd handle losing from any aspect? Whether it's losing as a fighter or losing as a trainer. But we shall see. This your boy Tell Biz. I'm out.